top 5 NFT and gaming coins to buy in 2021. Welcome back, guys. It's Crypto Rocco from Rockstar Trading Channel. If you have been involved in cryptocurrency, I'm sure you've seen NFT, gaming and metaverse tokens absolutely exploding. In this video, guys, I'll be sharing with you my top 5 NFT gaming tokens to buy. I'll briefly talk about what the project is about and then share with you my technical analysis, sharing with you exactly when to buy, when to sell and actually make some money. Make sure you watch the video till the end. The first couple of ones that I'll share with you will be the major ones, some of the bigger cap ones, and then I'll share with you some of the smaller cap ones, the more high risk, high reward coins as well. So make sure you watch the video till the end. If you have been YouTube channels like in this video, I'll share with you exactly the levels I'll be looking to buy. In the Rockstar Trading Group, again, I didn't get in that early. Some of the guys got in Axie Infinity less than $10, I think $4 or $5. I started buying at $10. You can see the date 7th of July, and that date when I posted I'm buying, this was breaking out above $10. You can see 7th of July. If you are interested in the Rockstar Trading Group, you know, like in this video, I can share which coins I'm buying and selling. In the Rockstar Trading Group, guys, I can post exactly which coins I'm buying, my entries, my targets. You can get access to my strategies and all that good stuff. I'll leave the links below if you're interested. Now let's get into the video. The first coin I'm going to talk about is Axie Infinity. So Axie Infinity is a Pokemon inspired game. It's a play to earn model. So, you know, lots of gaming games, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever you play, you have to pay to buy it. You're basically paying to play. This game is a different approach. This game allows you to play to earn, and this especially exploded in some of the third world countries, especially Philippines. It literally took over Philippines if you look at the number of users this game has, and it's such an interesting game to play. Again, I've tried playing it myself. It's such an addictive game and it's only going to grow. They're having more features coming in. And again, watch my full video. Again, I try to keep the videos to short time frame. I'll try to make sure this video is 10-15 minute long. So I don't want to get it into explaining each token in detail. I have made a detailed Axie Infinity video, so watch that. But these are some of the reasons why I love this game so much. And the team is amazing. They've got some amazing stuff coming up. And I think this price will carry on going higher. So if we do see a massive dip, make sure you look to get in. So the main analysis you'll see with Bitcoin is that if Bitcoin dumps, most of the cryptocurrencies will dump. So it's really important to time that with time your trades with Bitcoin. At the moment, Bitcoin is still holding above key support level. So I'm bullish on Axie, and for Axie Infinity, the level that I'll be looking for is $80. If Axie Infinity starts breaking out above $80, I'm going to look to buy a lot more Axie Infinity. And initially, I'll have a stop below 60. But if it spikes and starts breaking below, I can take some off. If Bitcoin breaks down and this has a dip from $40 to $50, this will be my accumulation zone. So write this down, guys. Again, I've got some alerts as I'll post in the group when I'm buying and selling, but have some alerts set so you can buy it yourself and then try to trade it. Is Axie Infinity project also have staking coming up soon as well, and that's going to really help push the price up. So staking is coming soon. So again, I've got lots of interest in this. I'll keep up to date. I'll make more videos, but that will have to be my number one pick for the gaming, NFT and metaverse token. The second one I want to pick is Enjin, and this is one of the older ones, and I really like this project. In simple terms, Enjin is a software that gives developers the ability to create and manage virtual goods on the Ethereum blockchain. The idea is by using blockchain to manage game items across many different properties, Enjin can help reduce high fees and fraud that have plagued the transfer of virtual in-game goods and collectibles. And this is one of the older projects. People always go into the fancy stuff. I have been trading Enjin from less than $1. I highly recommend you type in Enjin. You'll see the top 5 coins. This was in the one of the top 5 coins on YouTube, and I really like Enjin. I think it's broken out above 160 and it's heading higher, and I think it heads towards $5-10. And this is one of the tokens I will, if you've not buying NFTs or if you've not got involved in the NFT gaming and metaverse section, I'd say Enjin should be one of the ones that you pick up. This is a really good if you go onto the website and look into why Enjin, you learn more about what Enjin is how it works, the NFTs, how it's minted, and it's a really interesting project. The entire gaming inventory can be on your phone. So if you are looking at NFT projects, I'd say Engine should be at the top of your list. So in my opinion, Engine I'll put at the second list. So Axie is my favorite again. Usually with cryptocurrency, I'm more of a trader. I look into it a little bit, and mainly I look at some of the coins, is mainly with hype. But Axie Infinity, especially, and Engine are two projects fundamentally that I like as well, and I see them going higher. So now let's come to the more of the smaller cap ones. It's Mana. Again, Mana is not really a small project. I still think Mana has a lot more potential. So they help you create, explore, and trade in the first ever virtual world owned by its own users. So you can get lost in the amazing world. Again, I've personally not played this game, but I know a few people that they do, and they've talked about, how the lands are owned by the users. The experience is quite incredible, scenes in structure, and they'll keep developing it. And I see this game succeeding a lot more in the coming future. And more importantly, this has a lot of hype, which I talk about. And again, if you're into the metaverse, gaming, NFT section, I would have Mana in my top 5 list. I'll come back to the chart, but Mana has also got some really interesting updates coming up. So if you're looking at decentralized DAO, the virtual world in your hands, they've got some really cool stuff coming up. The decentralized autonomous organization is one thing that I'm really looking forward to going forward. Mana has got that, so that's why I put Mana in the top 3. The chart of Mana isn't as looking good as ENJ. So ENJ, like I said, is broken 150, 160. You could look to buy some ENJ now on a higher time frame. I personally would like a bigger dip towards 150 to buy more. And I think you could look to buy some now targeting 320. The main breakout, so the $80 level for ENJ should be around the 320 marks. If you do buy ENJ, look to take some profit around there. And above this red zone, just buy more ENJ. I think ENJ will go a lot higher. If you look at the market cap, I think ENJ has a lot of room to grow. At the moment, the chart of ENJ is just sort of consolidating. It's not looking that good. I bought some above this, and I'm gonna carry on holding this as long as it's holding above 140, 130. I am bullish on ENJ, and I think next target should be around the $3 marks. So that's ENJ. Let's look at Mana. So Mana USD, again, the chart of Mana is trying to break out now. It's not seen that much strength. So I've personally not traded Mana. Mana broke out of the 80-cent level and is heading towards this key red zone. So I'm going to wait for Mana to break 130. That would be a quick time frame trade. But if it starts breaking above 130, 140, starts getting daily closes above there. And the strategy that I teach is a pullback to moving average strategy. And again, if you've watched my videos, I think in this video I shared the Alice trade setup. You found out what the other coin that's going to be on my list. Alice is another gaming NFT metaverse token. I traded, we look for 4-hour pullback to moving averages to enter. You can watch that setup, and people call me this is after the fact. This video was recorded 3 days ago, and I shared the exact Alice setup, and hopefully you made some money as well. Most YouTubers just claim coins going 100x, 1000x, but it's really important to knowing when to get in, taking profit and selling. So it's really important to know how to do that, and I try to share with you in a simple strategy. And again, even if you're looking to buy these coins, guys, please make sure you have a strategy. Whether you want to learn our strategies, I live stream 3 to 4 times a week. There's a Telegram group where myself and others, I was first told about AXS back in February, and I unfortunately didn't get in AXS because I didn't think AXS was gonna pump this much. I wish I had got in AXS that earlier. But there's lots of other people posting again. We were talking about AXS back in early January, February time. Unfortunately, I didn't buy AXS back then, but it's myself, other people, their strategy. I'll leave the links below. You can trial us for 30 months, see if this group is for you or not. But for Mana, Mana 130, 140, if it starts getting back above there, the trade setup that I shared, I'll be personally looking for a 4-hour pullback to the moving average and initially targeting 160. Above 160, pump Mana. I think especially the DAO, if Mana, the DAO, NFT, and the gaming takes off, Mana could head towards the $5-10. So these 3 coins I think fundamentally are quite strong. So Axie Infinity, in my personal favorite, ENJ and Mana are my top 3 coins. The next 2 coins, I wasn't sure which ones to share. It's between Alice, Sandbox, TLM. I'll probably put Alice in my 4th position. So again, Alice is a farming builder game, so you can start small, then grow your farmland into a booming business on the blockchain. Again, it's more about the game. Can the game interest people? If you look at Axie Infinity, you can see how much interest Axie Infinity can generate. And looking at Alice, I think Alice has potential, and the land section is quite interesting as well. I see in a lot of the things going virtual in the future, and I see like a virtual market going forward. So these tokens that we're looking at, Alice, Axie Infinity, ENJ, Mana, I think in 5-10 years time, these are going to be the future. Again, I'm getting into my 30s now, so I'm not the young generation. The younger generation are going to use this more. They're going to be looking at the metaverse, virtual reality, and I see them succeeding a lot. So in the future, these prices I'm talking about, the crazy people made fun of me for saying Cardano to $1 last year, but when things go parabolic, Bitcoin's pumping, those prices are very realistic targets. So Alice is my fourth coin, and then the final two I'll share with you in a minute. But coming back to the chart, Alice is pulling back now. So again, that's another important thing. That trade setup I shared, we took some profit. Now Alice is pulling back. I really don't want Alice to start breaking the daily support here. If Alice starts breaking below $16, I'm probably going to look to exit. You can look to enter Alice now. I want this daily moving average to hold. Same as this, see how it held the daily moving average and pumped. So I'm looking for Alice to hold the daily moving average and start pumping into new highs. So Alice is again in my top 5 coins. You can see why I like Alice so much. There's some even crazier smaller cap coins that I can share with you, but maybe I'll leave that for another day. But there's some crazy smaller cap NFT projects you can get in as well. But for Alice, you can look to get in at the daily moving average pullback around 17-16. But ideally, if we get another daily close above 21, I think Alice will fly. So above 21, look for 4-hour pullback. Again, whatever strategy you have, you can try my strategy, but please make sure you have a strategy, whether it's an indicator, trend, and don't pay for extremely complicated strategy. I charge $30 for the group and share with you the basics. But it's really important to have a way to know when to get in, when you're wrong, when to exit. Because I could be wrong. If Bitcoin dumps, they're gonna dip a lot, and I'm gonna be looking to buy the dips. For Alice, $10, I'm gonna look to accumulate. So it's really important to know what you're doing. Don't go all in. Please do your own research. These are some trading / investor. Again, I personally am invested in Axie and Breeding, but these are more like trading and short time frames. So make sure you do your own research. So the final coin that I wanted to share with you is again, I was torn between two, Sandbox and TLM. I'm probably gonna go with TLM. Again, they're very similar in the largest decentralized metaverse, play to earn type of projects. Sandbox is more community driven, which I quite like, but I think TLM has more potential. I think the game can be more catchier. So again, it's one of the fastest NFT games that's going. You can see some of it's backed by Binance, which is quite key. I think there's got lots of support from Binance. And again, if you want to talk about hype, I think TLM probably has a lot of hype going forward as well. And then again, I'm not saying Sand is a bad project, but I think TLM Sand are very close. I've just leaned towards TLM because I think the price has more potential. Again, they're very similar. It's a DeFi NFT metaverse where you can earn, play with unique digital tokens. It's a ERC20 fungible token. Explorers can buy, earn, and NFT packs and explore the game, play on, participate in the planet, DeFi metaverse, and all that cool stuff, the fancy stuff that kids love about. And there's really interesting, there's land, there's rarity. These are the high expensive ones. There's minions, weapons, and it's still a really interesting project. Again, if this can get hype, more people interested in it, this can pump a lot. So the fifth coin that I like is TLM, and TLM is trying to break out as well. If TLM starts breaking out above 40 cent, you could look to buy, and this hasn't pumped as much as some of the other projects. So you can, TLM I think heads towards $1 level soon. You could look to buy some now and target there, and after it breaks $1, I think with the crazy prices we saw earlier on, it could head back to those prices, especially if the NFT drama carries on. I mean, you've seen some, NFT stones and rocks and punks sell for like millions. So again, these projects with amazing backing and interesting games and all that good stuff can really pump. So this is my fifth coin. I've shared with you briefly about the projects and tried to share with you from charts point of view where I look to buy and sell. Again, for NFTs, as long as it's above 25 cent, I am happy with it. The 5 coins that I've shared is AXS, ENJ, Alice, Mana, and TLM. I talked about Sand. There's some crazier projects as well that's coming up on the Solana. Again, I've invested in the really small cap ones, so I can't really share them with you on YouTube. But there's really a couple of small cap coins that we're looking to trade. I can give you one name, Star Atlas, Star Terra. There's some of the newer gaming projects that are coming up on the Luna, Solana base, and I'm looking at them. They're the, they could go to zero, but they're the crazy, 10x, 100 gains. But the top 5 coins I wanted to, again, subscribe to the